So, I have a perfectly capable gaming PC for what I like doing, which is mostly Rocksmith and Halo, but my only gripe with it is its location. Since I share it with my dad, the PC has to sit in the office, which backs onto the lounge room, which is fine for majority of the time, but when I want to do things like talk to me mates without background noise or stream, and my family's got Gilmore girls blasting in the background, it starts to become a little tad bit more difficult. So I went to the drawing board to design myself a PC. This is Shelby here. We're going to be building a nice PC. So yeah, a PC that wouldn't cost a crap ton. So first I had to select the base. Would I go for the hulking grey Antec tower, the Dell Vostro 220S, this thing? Or hey, this compact PC that I've had sitting around for the past 3 years looks like it might be a good choice. Since it has a pretty decent AMD Athlon 2 X4630 from 2008, and it already has 4GB of DDR3 RAM sitting in it. Now for graphics, I've decided to go for my old GTX 750 that I've had just lying around for well over a year now, because it used to be in my main rig, but now I've got the 1060. And for storage, which is going to make up for the price of this little boy, is gonna be a $19 500GB Western Digital Caviar Blue that I ordered off eBay especially for this video. So with all that, let's start assembling this thing. I decided to put in a more powerful power supply just to give us some more headroom. I might upgrade this to a better one like a Corsair or something later down the line, but this one should be alright. Now just going ahead and wiring it all up is a walk in the park, apart from this one wire that was cable tied to the fan vent of the PSU for whatever reason, and no, it wasn't allowing me to make it reach where I wanted it to, but fixing that just required a little snip snip, and we were on our way. As this is an older style case, I need to screw in the hard drive, but that was simple enough. Next I popped in the CPU and applied a fresh dollop of thermal paste before installing the rather hefty Cooler Master cooler. Now with the GTX 750 installed, it was ready for a test. I plugged it all into the wall with a bated breath, and as I pressed the power button, the machine whirred to life, and all I can say is, there's no better feeling than this when you're putting together a computer. Now it was time to install Windows on this thing, and get some games going, so I moved to my room and I plugged it into a monitor, and what's this? Oh, fuck. No signal? Dang it! So I fiddled around with the graphics card for a little bit to no avail. So I then tried another fix by just swapping out one of the RAM sticks with another stick I had lying around, and eureka! It booted into the BIOS. So then I put in my Windows 10 boot CD and I began my journey into the Windows 10 setup, which I got through with no issues. Now that we've gotten everything working, I think it's time to try out some games. So first up, with Call of Duty World at War, which is one of the games that I primarily built the PC for so I could stream zombies with Love Hot Dogs, who, if you haven't already subscribed to, please subscribe to him, he's an amazing YouTuber. And we will probably be doing some streaming on Twitch and YouTube of lots of different games, Black Ops, World at War and all that, so yeah. So anyway, this game runs beautifully, sticking to a solid 91 FPS the whole time, with no hitches at all, and I can play all my custom maps that I've downloaded, and it's beautiful. I recommend it. On to CSGO. This game runs okay, it's definitely playable, but I wouldn't want to play it on this competitively. I think this can be chalked up to the CSGO being a more CPU-reliant game, so the old but capable Athlon 2 is probably what is holding us back here. Oh yeah, and I tried a bit of game capture on this computer on CSGO, just with the Xbox Game DVR, and it was alright, it was just a little stuttery, and I also captured it at 800 by 600, so it kind of looks a bit crap. It's a bit of a dumb move, because I was playing it at that resolution, because the monitor I'm using is 900p, wait, it doesn't make sense, why are you playing? It was just to make it run better. So, this computer can run indie titles just fine, I think I'll be using this machine quite a lot for them in the future, here's a few, yeah. Skyrim runs absolutely beautifully, and I could definitely see myself using this machine for some Skyrim down the road. It is also certified for Company of Heroes with the boys. Look out, Neo. I'm coming for you. I'm still gonna suck at it, though, but yeah. I then decided to test Halo Combat Evolved, and I was having fun, just playing through it, thinking to myself, man, this runs so well, but then I thought to myself, no shit, this worked on my 2009 Toshiba laptop in that video, so then I thought, how about we throw the Master Chief Collection at this computer? And lo and behold, it runs actually pretty dang well. Like, the only game that runs with below average performance, I'd say is Halo 2 Anniversary with the remastered graphics, but even that is still playable to an extent. So now I'm thinking, what's the most demanding game that I can try? Call of Duty Ghosts. I want a petition to change the phrase from Can It Run Crisis to Can It Run Call of Duty Ghosts, because in my opinion, it is a far more demanding game due to how poorly it was optimized.
Guys, I'm on a friggin' Titan. Your game is not good enough to justify that level of performance.
So upon opening it, it tells me, your computer doesn't reach the requirements. I don't care, I'm gonna play it anyway, and upon testing the online multiplayer, what the fuck people still play this in 2020, it actually runs, which I think is a better testament than any to show the true prowess of this absolute beast of a computer. Although I will say that if you're wanting to put yourself through playing Code Ghosts, I'd recommend the Xbox 360 version above all else, as there tends to be the most players online, and it also runs way better than on PC and still looks pretty dang good. The PC has a few more graphical effects, but it's pretty much exactly the same. And that's pretty much it for this video, I think. Thank you so much for watching, and if you made it this far, thank you so much. I don't know what you're doing with your life. Watching my videos, I guess. That's all. And that's all. See you later. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.